Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to another top list video. Now, since I've done my video talking about my favorite AVGN episodes as well as Board Games episodes, I pretty much decided to talk about my top 5 favorite Cinemassacre videos. Now, to make one thing clear, I'm going to count like some short films, 2 documentaries, just 5 of them that I'm going to talk about briefly. These are my favorite Cinemassacre videos that I really like a lot. Now, I want to make this clear as well. Movie reviews are not going to count. You know, us bullshit episodes will not count. So, like I said, these are going to just be some short films and a few in between documentaries. You'll see what I mean. Now, I have 2 honorable mentions. The first one's the Astro Bastards trailer and the Angry Video Game Nerd movie. I know it's not technically a video, but I don't know what else to call it. Alright, let's get down to my 5 favorite Cinemassacre videos. Number 5. I can't pick. It has to be those 2. Like the third Snicks film, Snicks Again, and the final one, the 6th one, yeah, called The Banishing of the Evil Spirit of Snicks. These were my favorites of the Snicks flicks. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Snicks movies were, you know, kind of those short movies that James Rolfe did that he wouldn't release until years later. It is about like a possessed mask, and it's like the film series is kind of silly but kind of fun. These are the 2 that I think are the best ones. Actually, the last one I think is like the top best. I remember being those as my favorites at the time. I had to watch them back before I could do this video because I haven't watched them in a really long time. Snicks Again is kind of like silly, but it has this really fun chase scene where you hear the Donkey Kong music, and it's kind of silly. And The Banishing of the Evil Spirit of Snicks, well, what a long title. It's kind of silly as well, but kind of serious. And yeah, I don't have that much to say. They're just both silly films. Unfortunately, you can only find them on Cinemassacre.com. They're not on the YouTube channel. You can find them on YouTube on other people's channels. But yeah, that's pretty much where they all are. And I just couldn't pick one. I just had to pick the ones that I found as my favorites. You know, just can't leave one of them out. But they're both silly. That's why they're at number 5. But I just like some stuff a lot better. Number 4.
An overwhelming stroke of fate. After nearly 30 years, the one day I come back, the park is being renovated. Had I come one day later, or even hours, I would have been too late.
That sums it all up. It was a heartfelt, moving video. And if you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, James Rolfe has yet to make a video where it would put me to tears. Like he was that close at one point, and 2 AVGN episodes I remember that almost had me teared up. But that was the closest he ever got me teared up. I mean, talking about his early childhood and what actually inspired him to make movies in the first place. I mean, it's just a sweet video. Like, definitely go check it out if you haven't watched it. Called The Dragon in My Dreams. Number 3.
Making movies is not easy, and today more and more people are doing it. And it's not something you can do and expect to be rewarded. I mean, you can't have any superficial goals with it. It's just something that you have to have a natural passion for. So to all fellow filmmakers, I have the most respect.
That line sums it all up. The reason people make movies is not just to make a quick buck or to become famous. It's something you have a passion for. And that's something James Rolfe always has. Just to, you know, just to make something out of creativity that he has passion for. Something that's in his heart. And this documentary about how he really got into making movies and the history behind it. And just like a lot of people, that's what inspired me to, like, maybe I can make my own videos. Maybe not the kind of stuff he has done. Not with me yet, specifically. I still have 2 scripts lying around. Mainly on, like, some comedy skits that I've yet to produce. I got scripts written, but they haven't gotten filmed yet. When I move to Massachusetts, I'll probably make those happen. But yeah, a very interesting documentary, Cinemassacre 200. It's on the YouTube channel. Majority of the videos are on his YouTube channel. You want to look at them. And it's a very, very interesting documentary, and hopefully that'll inspire other people to become filmmakers, or, you know, whatever your passion is for, you know, like the last lines I showed in here. sums it all up. And a very, very, very good one. And James Rolfe is really a big inspiration for me when it comes to video making. Even if I do it in a different genre. Number 2. Now there's different cuts to this one, Simophobia. The one is actually on the Cinemassacre Plays channel, I believe, or maybe on the YouTube channel. I might be mixing those up, but you can find them on YouTube. The first one I saw didn't actually show much about the main character. The best one I would recommend you watch is the 15-minute version. It shows more about it, like I don't know what to say, the longer cut. And yeah, the concept of it is kind of creepy, but kind of fascinating. A camera haunting an actor, and I really believe it's the camera haunting him, and I can't give much away. But yeah, a very intense video, especially the opening, and yeah, one of James Rolfe's best pre-AVGN days. Now, here's my number 1 favorite Cinemassacre video, non-AVGN related, and that is... That has to be the funniest shit I have ever seen. I mean, even if you're not familiar with them, this is based off a really bad video game, by the way. If you don't follow the nerd, then you would not know what it is. Maybe you can actually find it funny if you're not familiar with it. But for those people who do know, I mean, that is the funniest thing. Like, a movie based off the video game of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I mean, I remember when I first watched that trailer, it was funny as hell. Now, this is just a regular trailer. It's not something that James Rolfe is making into a feature film. Although if it was made into a feature film, I would like to see it. It would be very, very random, but I mean, that's actually the funniest thing he's ever done. And if you know me, I love some spoofs, like commercial spoofs, like movie trailer spoofs. Exactly. This is like something they could have put on Saturday Night Live, except they have to take out some of the the gore and the swear words. Like that is so funny. That's like my kind of humor right there. And yeah, those are my 5 favorite Cinemassacre videos. I don't have that much to say on them. Check them out on YouTube, on the Cinemassacre YouTube channel, as well as on Cinemassacre.com. Only if you're only watching the channel or the website basically for the nerd videos. There's some other stuff that you can check out. Just give you an idea what James Rolfe also does at best. Besides, the AVGN videos and things like that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Adios!